BagFuel, baby.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, you got the Haiti fan on. It's Haitian Heritage Month. Salute to the gods. Esso has a long history with the Zoes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, with the
Shout out to Natalie from Queens, the only Haitian girl that I knew from Queens, and I was scared of her because I thought she was going to put voodoo on me. Remember I told you about that? Me and Hynaken had a long talk about voodoo ghosts.
Yeah.
I was scared as shit. Yo, I gave...
Say what?
Me and Hynaken, I'm gonna do an episode with me and Hynaken.
Can I tell my voodoo story?
I want to do one where you and Hynaken talk and I get to be on the mic off the screen.
Yo, that is gonna go nuclear.
That's gonna be fire, son. I get to be right there. We should rotate sometime, pause. But we should, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I could just talk on the mic like, yeah, so what do y'all think? And I'm gonna come and I'm gonna have the topics and be like, well, what about Grimes and AI and all that? What y'all think about that?
I still remember my cousin who used to be a voodoo priest, and dudes, whenever they thought about getting married and they weren't sure about the chick, they would go to him. And this was like the early 90s. They'll pay him $500.
And what he gonna do? Shake the chicken blood and tell them if they cheating or not?
No. This nigga put on a production one time. So it was at my mom's house, and he was staying there.
Do y'all pay for that?
Huh?
Because this is BagFuel. Does he get paid?
Get paid to what?
Does the voodoo priest or whatever, they pay him?
No, yeah, they paid him.
They give him money?
Yeah, $500.
That's it?
That was in 1990.
Oh, 1990.
Yeah, nigga, what are you talking about? Hey, now? He worked for the MTA now. So he put on the whole voodoo garb. Oh, Lord. He was in red and white. And then, I'm young, so he started drinking Haitian rum. So he drank like 4 bottles in a row. I thought
you were going to say blood. I'm about to say, come on, this is getting too crazy for me.
So now he starts wilding. He's spitting, throwing up all over the furniture. And my mom would always say, I got one rule. Don't fuck with my living room or it's hell. Mm-hmm. So I called my moms. I say, yo, this nigga's in some red and white shit. He fucking up your living room. I didn't say it like that, but I said it like that. She said, he doing, boom. So she comes and starts beating the nigga up, right? But they're so into the voodoo religion, she's not fighting her cousin. She's fighting the spirit in which she thinks he's being taken over. So he's like, yo, you fucking spirit. You know how much this furniture costs? Blood, sweat, and tears. Tell your devil, give me my bread back. Give me some lotto numbers.
That's deep, bro. And give me my bread back. Give me some lotto numbers.
Yeah, they're all spiritual. So
that's scary.
So after all of that, right? The guys came back and they paid him the rest of the bread because he told them don't get married to the girl. She's cheating on him. And they found out she was cheating on him. And you know what's crazy about the whole story? He just took a guess. It was a whole scam the whole time.
I figured.
The whole time. But to drink 4 bottles of Haitian rum in a row, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, but you told me voodoo is real. Now, what I want to know is, are they using voodoo for profit or just revenge? Because every time I hear about it, because this is BagFuel, so I want to talk about money. Because every time I hear about voodoo, they using it for revenge and not profit. If you have that power, wouldn't you want to use it for some money?
Let me tell you what they do.
They use it for positive.
Yeah. Let me tell you how they do this shit. This happens in the whole Haitian or Caribbean community. They have a dream about lotto numbers.
I know what you're saying. I forgot. I know the name too. Because they all say like my wife is into spiritual stuff, so they like all this stuff is technically voodoo. Voodoo is only spiritual or whatever. But they making it out to be something scary when they put it in movies and
they got a scary side to it. There is a scary side to it, but it's all positivity though.
It's a scary side to Christianity when they be speaking in tongues and doing all that wild stuff. I be like, what the hell?
That's Latin. That's Latin they speaking.
No, not in tongues. Not when they speaking in tongues.
Hey.
Stigmata.
Yeah, there you go.
That shit is crazy. You ever went to a church and they start speaking in tongues?
I think that shit is capped though.
Yeah, I think that's
It might be capped, but it's scary as fuck. Look, I'm getting chills in my arm again. Look.
There was a video recently of a woman who wouldn't like catch the spirit when the priest touched her or some shit. He got tight.
King James, right? The Bible version a lot of people swear by, King James. You know what he used to do to keep his feet warm when he would go to sleep?
What?
He would have like babies, like newborns or toddlers, and they would put them at the feet of
the king.
No. While he has the comforter over him. So the kids is keeping the bottom of his feet warm. I swear to God.
I believe it. I mean, yeah, we already know that.
What about Titans? Yo, Ghost, I'm fucking with you. What you want to talk about?
I
Ghost?
want to talk about documentaries.
Oh, you're in 4 documentaries so far.
Because we saw Son today, Ghost. I'm not gonna say his name. You think I should say his name? I can't. We saw Puffy outside our studio today, and I was inside the studio, and Ghost pulled up, and he was like, "Yo, Puffy's downstairs or whatever," and we saw Puffy. Puffy's making a doc. Why do we think that these documentaries are such a big deal to this generation? When they act like they don't give a damn about the past and what's old.
Whenever you can see something happening, it is always going to have a bigger effect than reading it. Unless you got a vivid imagination, when you're reading a book, you can't really see things play out. Some people, when they read, they can see everything playing out. But when a person's able to take words or moments that they weren't alive to see, and then it can be played out, like, biopics, like with NWA, even though they'll take certain liberties, it just resonates more. And people have a fascination of seeing things that they weren't around for that were, very compelling or really infamous or legendary in history, like the Michael Jordan movie that just came out, to see how the whole Nike thing played out. And I don't know if you saw the video with Charles Barkley, how when Charles Barkley...
Mike told him...
The George Foreman movie.
Yes.
When Mike told him...
About the stock options.
That's a big... But see, to me, that's big business too. That's off the topic of,
think about that's in 1984.
Of the documentaries. When Mike came to him and said, "You got all this money. What do you need more money for?" And Charles Barkley looked at him and said, "What the hell you mean?" He said, "Take it out in stocks." And he said he made 10 times the amount of money in the stocks that he would have made if he took the advance.
Think about it.
Go on. I want
he probably made more money off of that than he did playing the NBA.
But why do we all? Why? Okay, so let me ask you a question. Why are we always hesitant as black people to do the stocks? Because if Mike didn't do the stocks, Barkley wasn't doing the stocks.
But Mike is just an anomaly.
No, Mike comes from a business father. Remember, his father owned a construction company.
Yes.
He come from a couple dollars.
Mike's ambition, aside from being the greatest basketball player, was to be the most marketed athlete of all time. He came in with that agenda. Even, I don't know if this is accurate in the movie, where they wanted more red in the sneaker. No, I'm watching. I watched certain clips of it, but there was a part where they said the sneaker's too red, and 51% of the sneaker has to be white in order for the NBA regulations. They're like, well, it's not gonna fit the style of what Jordan became iconic. And they just said, like Esther would say, we're gonna pay the fucking fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay the fine.
It's bigger than that.
Yeah, pay the fine.
So Mike just having that knowledge and understanding, he was just like, hey, I've seen like you said, he has his father to teach him, hey, this is the play. He revered his father too. A lot of dudes don't listen to their pops, especially when they're
his
grown
father
men.
was a businessman.
Yes.
If he wasn't nothing, he was a businessman.
Yes.
So I get it. But why do us black people, and maybe you don't have the answer.
I got the answer.
Because we never, okay, big time black people, Jay-Z take stocks, okay? Beyonce and them, they take stocks. They way above us. But I feel like if somebody's trying to give me something, I'm not taking stock from them because I don't know if your business is substantial.
Exactly. There you go.
If it's long term.
You don't want to be there for long. Usually black people don't want to be there.
Be there for long.
Get in, get out, get your money and bounce.
That's our thing. But Mike and these other people weren't looking short term. Do you think that us as black people, even with the music, film, we're always tend to look short term?
How long was his NBA contract when he first got in?
I don't know, but nobody, even if they thought Mike was going to be this guy, nobody knew he was going to be this guy.
Didn't he get how long?
The contract, I don't know what his contracts was, but I know Magic Johnson's contract because it was so crazy back then. They gave him 25 years, $25 million, and that was a big deal.
That was unheard of.
In the NBA, that was unheard of. That was like a lifetime contract. Nobody was getting like 5 and 6 years, so it couldn't have been that long. Like he wasn't getting no 10-year deal from the fucking Bulls at that time. You know what I'm saying?
But even still, if I have a contract with the Bulls for 3 years, all right, so after 3 years, if I never play again, this could make me last. So let me just get the stocks in it.
I mean,
That's smart.
That's how I would think.
Yeah, but
but Mike comes
at,
from
at 25
family.
years old,
5 is a little hard, but if you got I would think if you have Mike's father, he would let you know.
There
like,
you go.
Yo, this ain't a
good
hard
deal.
thing. Yo, 3 years in the NBA, you could lose, you could get injured.
Uh-huh.
I think that's how athletes think. Like, I could get injured and not.
No, they don't think like that.
But when Mike came to Barkley, you sure was that soon? Because it was like Mike was acting like he was rich already when Barkley was like, why you need all this money?
But here's the thing, though. You could tell that Barkley revered and respects Michael Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever he came, he's like, yo, this guy is one of the GOATs. They grew up they've been around each other since, what, 1982?
I don't know their background story.
No,
I just
because they
know
were
that
on the
they-
Olympics together, remember? Not the Dream Team. I think
The first one?
Yeah, when Bobby Knight was coaching, and they were still in college together. So it's a deep-rooted
They built a
relationship.
camaraderie?
Yeah. So
And sometimes you do be with some niggas that's your age and they're just more mature and they know
it.
more.
And, he can look at Mike and say, yo, this guy's really successful. I look up to him. I see him being the pinnacle of success. I'm going to listen to him. And, think about this. When you were on 8 at the table and you were talking about, there's certain things your father could never teach you because he never experienced it. Now going forward, you have the blueprint to teach all the young guys going forward unless they go past a different pinnacle.
Okay.
No matter what.
Yeah, if they go to a certain point, I'll be like, I've never been there. So I can't.
But
you gotta talk to Jay-Z and them because I'm not on that level.
Yeah. So when I'm looking at it, I'm like, yo, he's looking at Mike. He's like, this guy's reached this point.
But he didn't reach nothing in 84.
He might, you never know.
He didn't reach anything in 84. He was brand new. Could it be?
They were the same draft.
No, Mike didn't. Barkley didn't come out the same year as Mike.
What round was Mike drafted?
Barkley didn't come out the same year as Mike.
It was Elijah Wan.
Barkley didn't come out. Sam Bowie.
And Mike. Barkley was number 5. I know
Nah.
this. Sam Perkins was 4.
Nah, I'm Googling
Mike
that.
was the third round?
No,
Mike was the third player.
It was Elijah
First round
pick.
Yes.
First round, third
That's why
player
they said
pick.
The 84 draft, the 96 draft, the 03 draft are considered the top 3 drafts. Barkley was the 5th pick because Philadelphia had gotten some pick. They weren't a bad team. They just happened to luck in to the 5th pick. He was the 5th pick. I remember that vividly.
I'm looking at this shit.
Yeah.
1984.
They were on the Olympic team together.
I thought Barkley came out a year before. I thought one of them came out a year before the other. I don't remember them being drafted. Damn.
So you got that type of friendship. Mike has a little bit of influence over him.
And we got to know that because Barkley is a little country still.
There you go.
So we got to know that maybe he looked to defer to somebody who he might have thought was smarter at that time.
And remember, Jordan grew up in Carolina. Even though he don't come off as country, he still has enough country roots that Barkley would be like,
I could listen to him, although I'm from Bama.
yup.
You know what I'm saying? I feel you on that. And he could look at him and be like, yo, this nigga, because Barkley said his grandmother raised him, he could look at him like, yo, this nigga got his father. You know how niggas talk. Certain nigga, remember, you wasn't with us. Remember when Sway took us to dinner?
Yep.
And Sway said, every nigga in the room was a top-notch nigga, right? But when Tupac spoke, niggas listened. He said because they looked at Tupac like Tupac was...
Tupac has a doc now.
Yeah.
Yes.
A new doc.
And his mom.
Yeah.
They say it's the most watched shit on FX ever. They say I just sent it to my wife. I said we gotta watch this
Waiting
shit.
for the next episode. Shit's over.
Yeah, I saw, but he said when Pac spoke, even Sway, he's like niggas just sat there and fucking listened, and they was the same age, but they just looked at Pac like he had more knowledge than everybody else at that time. So maybe that was Michael Jordan.
Pac was outspoken though, and Pac
There's a lot of outspoken people,
Pac,
Ghost.
Same way, kind of like Esso, they not afraid to say their feelings. A lot of people hide their feelings and they don't speak it.
Why do you think?
The reason Tupac is looked at because he's not afraid to tell a nigga, nah, bro, we black, like you can't be doing that to each other. You know what I'm saying? He's not afraid to say that in front of a room full of gangsters.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And that reveres that level of confidence is like, nah, you gotta fuck with this nigga.
It's crazy that you said that because when we went to dinner, that's the one thing that Sway said to me that stuck out because everybody knows I fuck with Pac and Big. You know what I'm saying? I only met Pac one time. I only met Big one time, but I revered them like crazy. And I can't even say at this day and age that I even revered anybody else after them. I'm gonna keep it real. But when he said, he was like, yo, you got a lot of similarities with Tupac.
The thing I loved about the Tupac doc that they showed, because the Tupac doc, they showed that why people really looked at him. He was it was like a rally, Black Panther
And he
kind
spoke.
of shit. And he spoke at it.
Crazy, I saw that part.
He was talking, he was cursing, and the lady in back of him, said, yo, can you just like not curse? He said, pardon me. Like he kept going. But the way he did it, he didn't disrespect her, but he's telling you straight up, like, yo, these little niggas is not listening to y'all. Like, straight up.
Yeah.
They're just some people that transcend time. They transcend culture. It's just what it is. You get exceptional humans. Sometimes we're lucky to get a big cluster of exceptional humans, such as your time at Morgan State, how everybody became somebody. The introduction of when that music industry took off. The Harlem
My era was the only era that we was bigger than Howard. And that's real.
And that's tough.
That was,
Howard is engraved.
They had it ever since, but that era when I was there, TTC, Mike Lighty, and all the motherfuckers, Sherrod, that's the comedian now, DeJuan Hunter, it was a melting pot of people who brought people down there. Morgan State didn't have that then.
Harlem Renaissance. So when you get that, you get a big collection of people. That's when you see things shift. But you get those one or two people, and as humans, we can identify greatness. Sometimes we either accept it, sometimes there's a level of jealousy. You know, fuck that nigga, it's supposed to be me. I've seen that firsthand over and over again.
That shit's so corny.
I don't see that, though. I never saw that.
Yo, bro, it's very subtle.
Like, I hear people say that, but I never see it in my face.
It's, you know what?
See, like, that's supposed to be me?
Yeah.
I see it.
I've never seen it to my eyes, but I've heard it.
No, I've seen it. You want to know? I've seen it so many times.
Let's say it. Fuck it. Because people I know for a fact have said that about me. Like, I could be him doing this right now. I know for a fact when I first
see it
started.
on the internet, but that don't make that.
No, bro,
that don't count.
it's very.
Bro, the niggas we talked about off camera stole all my shit. Stole all my shit. And looked at me like they didn't know me, nigga. Stole all my shit, bro. Got deals and he knows it. Got deals, is world renowned, and stole my shit. What? Like, they looking like this supposed to be me. So I'm gonna take his shit. And it worked. They took it.
Niggas will take. I've always said, humans, we love emulating something that really has an effect on us.
And he's telling niggas is trying to be me. I finally sent him a video of the nigga who, remember, I'm not gonna say his name on camera, but remember he said, yo, this nigga's trying to be him so bad.
I called it.
And every time I would be like, I don't see it, Hynaken. I don't see it. But this day, I saw it. And I sent it to him. I said, he's trying to be me, and he sounds dumb. His argument and fight is dumb. I said, these people don't know about the music business. They're fans. Y'all niggas is listening to fans, straight up. Fans and opinions. Not niggas who been in the studio, not niggas who actually track the beat, who knows about tracking, who knows about a DAT machine, who knows about Pro Tools, who can put a record together, who knows about budgets, who knows about promo and marketing, who knows how to put the right writer with the producer. Y'all just listening to a whole bunch of fans that never been in the game. And that's the problem. Everybody got an asshole and an opinion. And for some reason, because everybody likes music, they think that their opinion is valid. You know, for some reason.
What happened with this music industry, right? No, we're gonna get back to the documentary.
I forgot, we just spun.
No, we're gonna get back, right? The beauty of music is because nobody understood the behind the scenes, and it's so artsy. It can be, quantified from an abstract perspective. I think he's nice. I think it's this and this. You came and gave a real tangible reason why this works, why you don't know what you're talking about, why this artist failed. And it's hurtful to these people who felt like their opinion was based on them really understanding the music as a fan, and it transcended the fan.
Let me ask you a question.
Go for it.
Is that why they like the documentaries? because it makes them feel like, hold on.
It's nostalgia.
But okay, how about learning? How about learning? Okay, so you can watch the documentary and learn. If Puffy, okay, let me give you an example of learning, right? I always talk to y'all about melting pot, right?
Yep.
Like, yo, they don't have melting pots on doing songs no more. If you see a Puffy doc, and you see anything that they talk about, all they ever talk about is melting pot. And then they show you. Oh, this was D-Dot, this was them, then Biggie came in. So now you can see process.
Yes.
You might not know process. So now you're saying, oh, SO is talking about melting pot. I can't see it. Now I can see it. Now I can see how Puffy did it. Oh, damn, Biggie left. Biggie came and left. Oh, so they don't stay in the melting pot? And do you see the beat niggas putting together? Do you see a dude come in to do the hook, and then they come back, and then Biggie comes and he finishes, yo, maybe we can put a record together.
Mm-hmm. I don't disagree with all of that. It's technology has eliminated that. People's laziness has eliminated that, and people not being aware. Now you're saying to yourself, hey, instead of emailing the Pro 2 tracks, like you would say, buy the airplane ticket, block out the studio, fly everybody out, and set the vibe.
That's what I do.
You know who does that?
J. Cole?
No, I'm
BagFuel in California the day after Mother's Day.
Yeah.
You know who does that? Alchemist.
He's old school.
One of the top producers now.
He's old. He comes from that.
Goes.
That's when Alchemist. What did y'all say when you posted something inside your stories with the dude from The Wire? Weebay from The Wire.
Okay.
Was talking to
that was my footage, yeah.
You posted it, and what did he say? They don't know about you from when you was where?
Yeah.
There you go. That's the Alchemist that knows about this.
Yeah.
All right, so the number one thing I said, I don't know if you was with me. No, you was. I was talking to Def Jam yesterday. I said, with Puffy, right? Even with Puffy, with Def Jam and everything, the powers that be understands what it used to take to make a hit.
Yeah.
Or artist, right? Now you gotta have some of that mixed with the new shit. And that's how
evolution.
And that's how it occurs. But the new niggas is acting like, fuck it with the old shit.
Because they watch docs and they see niggas like J. Cole and these niggas doing it a different way, doing it in the crib and then bringing.
But I'm gonna keep it real.
That's how and they think they could get it off.
But I'm gonna keep it real. J. Cole can do it in the crib because he's taking his music to Jay-Z and Mark Pitts. So you can do it in the crib.
Yeah. He has a cheat code.
You got a cheat code. You can do it in the crib. When he was doing it in the crib, he wasn't finding nobody, and then he bumped into Mike Rooney. See, I know Mike Rooney. Mike Rooney's living in LA like a king off of points off of J. Cole. Okay? Shout out to Mike Rooney, Corey Rooney's nephew. Boom. Shout out to your father, Jeff. Rest in peace, Jeff. Okay? He's living in a fucking mansion in LA off of points from J. Cole. Why? Because he was the middleman to get J. Cole to Kurt Lightburn and Mark Pitts. So you can stay, you know what, Cole? You can stay in your house. Because when you come outside, you going to Jive Records to go give your music to Mark Pitts. And who is Mark Pitts? A fucking legend. Who's Mark Pitts connected to? Puff Daddy, Jay-Z, everybody, nigga. He's Biggie's former manager.
His assembly line.
He's the vice president. He's retarded with the relationships. Yeah. So you know what Mark Pitts says? Stay inside, J. Cole. I don't even want nobody meeting you, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm going to do this job. I'm going to get Miguel on this. I'm going to get the verse, and I'm going to talk to Hove on how we're going to put this together. Stay inside, J. Cole. That's part of building your team. And if people want to do what J. Cole does, this is the number one thing I always say. People come to me and say, yo, I'm trying to do what you do. Are you going to take time to get the knowledge? Do you have the time to get the knowledge in this day and age?
That's a rarity.
In this day and age, you don't have time to take 20 years like I did and get knowledge. You're finished. Yeah. There is no thing. But you know what I mean?
You know, people, even you said it yourself, when you were coming up in the game, you were hungry for this and you wanted it quick and fast. Not because you were impatient or didn't want the journey. When you're young, you want that success. You want to be able to say, I'm 22 years old. I can buy my mom's whatever I want. I can pay for whatever I want. I can fly any girl out.
Okay.
Everyone knows my name.
That's fair.
You know what I'm saying? When you get it as an older man, you start thinking to yourself, how many years can I have of this? Would I rather be the dude for 45 years versus 3 years?
You don't think you think like that when you're young? I thought like that when I was. To be honest, it was scarier when I was younger.
The music business?
Hell yeah!
Of course. It was
No,
way more
not even the violence. I'm talking about how long I thought. Yo, bro, when you come to the music business, you don't think you're gonna be here for 20 years. It's like playing basketball. You don't think you're gonna be.
I don't think we even lasting now.
Yo.
Like, what the fuck?
Kobe lasted for 20 years in LeBron. That's a rarity,
That's
right?
rare.
So that's me in the music business. You're not around for 20 years, bro.
You didn't feel like, yo, I'm going to be one of the greats in this. I'm going to have a long...
I thought I was going to be great. And you know what my dumb ass said? I'm going to be rich about 30 and I'm going to retire. And where am I going to go, Han?
On the beach?
There you go. At 23 years old, I said I'm retiring at 30 because I never wanted to work that hard. See, I never wanted to work that hard, bro. I always was like, I'm going to use my mind and I'm going to be on the beach. Ever since I met this man, he's like, yo, well, what you trying to do? I'm like, nigga, I'm retiring, I'm going to the beach.
That's it.
I'm waking up to the beach every day. That's my goal. Like, I'm waking up to the beach.
Bro, let's keep it so real. Esso right now, one of the plans he's having is to figure out how to move BagFuel to a beach where we can have guests.
Nigga, it's going to happen. We're going to California.
Okay.
We're going.
Where am I moving to, Ghost?
We're going to move
But where am I moving to?
to Malibu.
No. I'm moving to Miami.
Hold on, I've been rubbing my nose.
Oh, it's all
Not if I
right.
can get you enough money to go to Malibu. Not if I can get you enough money to go to Malibu.
No. I want the house right in between Dr. Dre and Jimmy Iovine, so I know I'm rich for the rest of my life. Because if I'm in the middle pause of them two niggas' cribs and Jimmy gotta walk past me, forget it, niggas! Forget it, Jimmy!
So when we be
I
asking,
want Rick Rubin's crib. I like his crib.
yeah,
I do.
but let's go for it.
You ever seen it, huh?
Nah, but I
I ain't
can
seen Rick
only
Rubin's
assume.
crib.
But that's been the plan
That's
for
Zen,
BagFuel.
It's not what? It's not Zen?
That's mad zen, though.
I love Zen.
I love Zen shit.
I could
Even
smoke.
though
I
I'm
could burn.
chaotic.
I smoke Bahama blunts in the Zen.
Yeah, but that's always been the plan to have us by the water where the weather is really nice.
Yeah.
Because Ghost, I never told Ghost this, but Esso knows. I plan to go to San Diego and retire. So
He likes San Diego.
There you go.
I love San Diego.
He like it. That's his vibe.
That's me. Yeah.
It is like Austin.
That's his vibe.
Yo,
That's
San
his
Diego
vibe.
is like Austin, Texas.
Yo, that's his vibe.
That is your vibe.
That's his vibe.
Now I get
Yo,
it.
that strip.
but
What's the
now
light?
I
What's the
get
lighthouse
Hynaken.
strip? What's the light bulb? What's that shit called?
The gas lamp.
The gas. That's like
Yo.
Austin, Texas.
Yo, I get your vibe now. Now I understand Hynaken.
He can see the stadium. He can come out.
He
the
can go to
fried
the
fish shit
stadium
is right there.
Little bars.
Yeah.
And shit. They got little Comic-Con weirdo
Yeah,
shit
right
going
there.
on
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yes.
I get it.
The
now.
weather's not hot. He don't want the
No, it's
beach.
nice.
No.
There's a beach there.
No.
It gets lit.
I'm talking about him.
Options.
It's not too hot.
It's not
and
too-
it's not cold. And it's very clean. He's not a beach guy. He don't
could
give a
get
fuck.
wild. He could go to Mexico whenever he want.
He can get
LA
nutty.
is right there.
He could get nutty in San Diego.
Yes.
And the nigga's a driver too, so him driving like him driving up driving like that's
Ghost and Esso be like, yo, come to LA. Boom.
I'm there.
I'm there. Boom. I'm driving. You know that.
It's less than 2 hours in San Diego. I drove it. It's less.
You was driving fast.
No, it's 2 hours.
I got
Depending
there
on
like,
what part of LA is 2 hours.
oh
depends.
well. The part that I came from, we left from the W and went there. It took us an hour and 30 minutes.
But the documentary thing, it's just all about seeing it happen, especially when it's well produced and you have great actors. Think about Snowfall. That was originally what the first 2 or 3 seasons was loosely based on Rick Ross's life, the original drug dealer Rick Ross and
Freeway Ricky.
Freeway Ricky Ross. And people were very captivated by the story and the actors. So when I see these documentaries,
I don't even think it's that. Because you can have a good story and have good actors and have a shitty fucking show.
Ghost, this is an assumption. I never told you guys this. One of the career paths I wanted to be an archaeologist. I'm really interested in things.
Nobody wants to go to San Diego.
Yeah. I wanted to really.
They got a good science thing. Right now. I'm taking my daughter there when I go.
Yeah, I'll be there. But and Essel's gonna laugh at this part. The reason I never pursued the career.
Archaeologist.
No, you're gonna laugh because you had to write all these research papers. I'm like, I ain't writing shit, yo. And also knows this nigga's.
You just want to discover shit?
Yes,
You know?
I'm
This
fucking
nigga-
lazy on that
How it
part.
works.
I don't want to write
Ghost,
shit.
I've never heard a black man say that he wanted to be an archaeologist.
Yes,
bro.
dead ass. Dead ass.
My sister wanted to be a marine biologist or some shit.
That's
love
not
that
an
shit.
archaeologist.
Same shit. She's instead of the pyramids, she's
same
going deep down in the
Yeah, but this is current shit. You trying to go to the past. She trying to go see what the fuck going on right now. Let me go down there and let me see what's
Still
up.
weird to me. Like,
What?
Why do you want? Like,
We
you
need
wanna go
those weirdos.
between rocks and
we
shit?
need
Like,
those
I'm
weirdos.
fascinated. Yo, real shit.
We need them.
I've always said this, right?
We need them.
And I've always said this. I told Esso this, and we had a deep talk about this. I would like to live for at least 5,000 years, and he's like, "Why?"
You might be able to do it in 2 years.
Yeah, I know that, but
Please don't start him on this topic.
no, but
This has nothing to do with business.
no.
This is
I'm just
business,
keeping it.
bro.
I'm gonna keep it
Because he's
short.
going to start take my conscience out and put it in. Please,
No, fuck all
please
that. We
stop.
said all that shit. I'm always curious about shit that happened in the past that I wasn't alive to experience.
Slavery?
Huh? Yes, I'm into all that shit,
I'm not.
nigga. I want to see all that shit.
But make your point. Go
You want to
ahead.
see slavery?
Yes,
Go ahead and make your point. Well, they reenacting everything now. They got 1919.
nigga, that shit ain't real.
New York City. AI is
wanna see
putting it.
Yes,
Go to China and work in a sweatshop.
BagFuel.
Go back to the Sudan because they already enslaving niggas there again.
Yo, go to where the pyramids is at.
Yeah.
They got slaves over there, bro.
They do at Egypt? They got slaves
Nigga, they
again?
be doing, you don't know tomb stealing people? Like, they steal shit out of
Yo,
tombs.
let me ask you this.
Put fake shit in there for tourists to come.
Yes.
They be bugging out there, son.
Yeah.
Crazy on TikTok.
Yo.
But what's that slavery? How's that slavery though? You said taking stuff out the tomb. What you mean?
They paid niggas to do that. Like, dig shit up.
Esso, Ghost. Can I? This is a left
tomb
field-
stealers and shit.
Yo, this is a left.
Sometimes, I'm sorry, but sometimes I watch on TikTok. There's white niggas that go down there and they're like, "Oh, we just discovered a new tomb." Da da da. They open the shit and it's empty already.
Oh yeah, I
Somebody
know
already
about
been
that.
there,
Yeah,
took it.
somebody been there, robbed
Yo,
us.
this is
I
a
know about that.
this is a
I know
left
about
field
that.
question, right? What if slavery was in reverse, and you lived in that time? Would you, in your conscience, would you have had white slaves, and you're running a business
I'm not doing no slavery.
yourself?
You know me.
Me?
I'm not.
I'm having white slaves.
I believe you.
Yeah,
That's your swag. Like Ghost is definitely like Ghost is definitely like I'm not fucking with that. And me, I don't want to be jailing.
listen.
I don't get nothing. See, me, I'm the style of person.
I would have been a great plantation.
I don't
owner.
like dogs because I gotta take care of them.
Yeah,
I gotta take care of people.
A plantation owner, no, bro.
I would have been a great one.
Not
None
me.
of that whipping shit. It
Nah,
would have been like
I would have been the nigga. I'm the dude that's like I just want everybody to do what they want to do.
Listen,
be happy. I don't want to enslave nobody.
the same way Steve Jobs ran Apple and Elon runs his company. I would have ran my plantation the same way. They would have felt indebted. They'd be like, "Yo, this is a great life. This guy's taking care of us."
You think that could be karma? Do
What you mean?
karma on your outlook? Do you think that could carry over into your modern day behavior?
Yes.
With yourself.
Yes, absolutely.
Which would create negative karma.
I'm just listen.
And I'm just saying, and I'm saying
You're
this.
Haitian.
Wait,
You
so-
ain't like going against everything that you're about.
But yo, let me say that exactly. He don't make no sense.
Listen to what I said,
then,
though.
when I say negative karma, and when I say he don't make no sense, I don't
It
mean
translates
I don't mean
to us.
I don't mean dumb.
Yeah,
I mean
no.
because he said he hate Haitian and he's talking about enslaving niggas. Stop. Chill. Anyway,
Go for it.
Anyway, I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say.
Could that be karma that could?
Oh, could that be karma? Because
and
what
it
you gotta
affects the people
understand.
around me.
What you gotta understand is, and this is about money. We're all in business together, right? Bad karma can affect us all.
Absolutely.
Indirectly. If you don't get something that you need, or if you get in a bad place, think about when you wasn't feeling well over the holiday, right? Me and Ghost was sitting around doing nothing, right? That could be the result, and I'm not saying it is. That could just been an accident. You know what I'm saying?
Of something I thought about 6 years
It
ago.
could have been a result just of
a mindset.
bad karma and mindset carrying over. My big thing with us is, as a company, as a building company, and as a unit, because BagFuel is a unit.
Yeah,
We all can affect each other.
of course.
If Ghost goes out and starts doing crazy, wild, stupid shit, and people know about him, they're gonna look at us and be like, "Yo, how are you working with this guy? You're not professional."
Yeah, you're a lunatic.
And
vice versa.
And vice versa, because when we first got together, Hynaken used to be like, this is what he used to say. Yo, people might tell you some things about me, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just telling you. And I would be like, stop. Niggas gonna tell you shit about me too, bro. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not listening to what people gotta say.
Y'all come to me when niggas say something about me.
Oh, no. You are a lunatic, bro.
When the fuck I come to you? I was trying to say, I come to you.
Ghost is one of the, like I always say on camera, one of the greatest I don't give an F dudes. Y'all two, I be like, yo,
I'm not bad like Ghost.
Yo, bro, you don't be giving an F about it. Ghost.
He cares. He get scary sometimes.
Thank you.
He get a scary old nigga vibe sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
So hold on.
Scary old nigga vibes. That's me.
Between the two of us, who gives the most I don't give a fuck?
Him. Ghost. Ghost don't give a fuck about nothing. I have to talk to him and be like, yo, bro.
You know what? I
gotta get mad not to give a fuck.
I was watching Dave, right?
Dave who?
Dave. The show Dave.
The show Dave.
The show Dave. And they were shooting a music video. And this is my attitude towards everything. Everybody is going crazy, this and that, and he's trying to figure out how he's gonna get this, whatever. And then somebody comes up to him and says, Dave, we don't have the permits to shoot outside and da-da-da, it's gonna be da-da-da. And then he just turned around and he said, yo, this is Philadelphia. Nobody gives a fuck about permits. Right? And just left. That's how I feel about shit. Like, everybody comes to me with problems that are minuscule. Like, we not the president.
Okay.
You know who he sounds like?
Okay.
Sounds like Pharrell when he jacked on Marvin Gaye.
No.
But let me tell you about Dave.
Yeah.
Dave is a TV show. That's the first thing.
No, I'm just saying.
But let me just use the premise. Dave is a TV show, and if one cop shows up and asks about that permit, what Dave said, he looks like a dick now, and nobody's gonna fuck with Dave because Dave been cost niggas money, and it's an issue. So when niggas look at that, that's why I said, yeah, if you get away, everything's good until it's not.
Yeah.
Okay? And when it's not, think about my man
that's
Rico.
That's scary old nigga shit right there. Until it's not.
No,
you cannot.
It's not.
You can't.
Ghost, you can't.
Positivity doesn't start until positivity doesn't start until the negativity happens.
Okay, can I say something about this? Scary old nigga and experienced and knowledgeable are two totally different things. A scary old nigga ain't never done nothing, even based nothing on anything.
But you basing it off your past past mistakes.
I'm basing it on different styles of situations that shit has occurred, and I combined them. Yeah. When I'm telling you about something, I can give you 20 different scenarios on a problem that has occurred and could occur. So what I say is, and this is my famous line, I'm not a fixer, I'm a preventer. That's me. I'm not good at fixing shit. I get frazzled, I gotta go smoke, I don't fuck with it. But being able to prevent a problem, I'm very good at the prevention, then we don't have to deal with the extra shit. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? Because fixing problems has cost me managerial jobs, has cost me money. And I was on that same tip, like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. Everybody's doing it, and I learned sometimes you gotta be in position to do that shit. Puffy can run around like we saw and do whatever the fuck he want. I'm entitled. I know Puffy. I got a couple dollars. Niggas gonna say, you not Puffy. You can't do what this nigga do. Fuck what you talking about. Yeah, I just saw him go in back, and it's food there, and it's weed, and it's champagne. That's not for you, bro. You can't do that.
I'm gonna tell you something. I went to a event at the Barclays Center, Big 3 event, right? I had all access pass to add on to your story. That ain't for you. And I forgot they had all the black riders there. So they had all these food set up. And y'all know me, I start going to town. So I skipped the line, I start going to the food, right? Right? No. It's access to us. Dr. J's right next to me. Gary Payton's there. Charles Oakley.
That means read the room.
No. Listen, chill.
You didn't do that.
No, chill. Then somebody's like, that food ain't for y'all. So they all looked at me, and then a big time writer, a black writer, I think Will Roden.
Michael, I was gonna say Michael Wilbon.
No, but he's of that Will Roden. I think it's.
William Roden, with the hair and the beard and all that. Yeah, he's older. He's experienced. He dope too.
He walked up to me.
I can't remember his name.
He said, "Hey, young fella, we're the serfs. That food ain't for you and me." And like you said, that guy's a legend, and he couldn't eat at the other buffet. that they had. It was all sectioned off. And that nigga's a legend.
He's a legend.
Yes. And so to add on to what you said, sometimes that shit I ain't Puff Daddy. There's levels to where they allow you in.
It's what we gotta understand is
what's up?
It's levels to everything. Right? When you come in, you a certain way. It's like us getting guests now. Jim Jones said he's ready to sit with us, not because he hadn't seen us, because we came to a certain point that it's cool for him to sit with us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's just, and as you keep going up the pipeline, somebody's gonna be like, damn, Jimmy don't really sit with niggas. Jimmy sat with these niggas. It makes other people more comfortable. And then you move up your level and then you get what you want. But for some reason, people just think that because they know somebody or see somebody that they're on the same level as them and they can do what they do.
I saw a young lady talk about where do people get this delusion from?
About what?
Just
what
in general.
delusion?
Like they might think they're a man. Just like how you said, what makes a person think they're on this level? Where does this delusion come from? How do you identify that you are of that standard? Would we know that it's cool to sit down with us if Jimmy didn't approach us?
I would have asked him.
I understand. I'm not.
I would have asked him.
But we are able to identify what levels we're at to a certain extent.
But when he came up to him, I'm gonna be honest, I was shocked. I came to both of y'all. Said, "Yo, the nigga came up to me."
Yeah.
And he's willing to do the show.
I've been on like red carpets and shit like that, and I've seen people there. What the fuck? Like getting shit off of iPad in the hand, like yo, asking questions like think they a real reporter.
But they know
with TMZ standing right next to them.
But they know somebody. It's like the dude. It's like, I'm not gonna say his name, okay? But he interviewed with us.
But what I'm saying is some people get access.
Yeah, and I was about to say this. He interviewed with us, and remember the dude that he's trying to rap right now, and he's in he gets in shit. The nigga was in the Met Gala. He had no big.
My nigga Nico, New York Nico
but
was in the Met Gala.
But you know how he
crazy.
got to the Met Gala and all these parties? Because he knows a security nigga. He knows a key security nigga that's like, he's good, let him come to the back. That's how he's in
But
there.
also, too, some people are really good at their specialty. You got some people, they know how to get the money no matter what. You got some people, they know how to crash a party. They know how to get into a motherfucking party. You sit there.
But is it? All right.
Yeah, go
and
ahead.
I want to ask you all these questions.
Go for it. I want to hear all the questions.
Because I've never been this guy. Are the party crashers successful with making connections and money?
No, because in their mind, no. In their mind.
It depends. Taco from fucking Odd Future.
Yeah.
parlayed his way from being Tyler the Creator's man to being in a movie with Eddie Murphy. Nigga. That's different. That's different. That's different. No. Look at the dude that does the Jake from State Farm nigga. He used to work from Revolt. But because the girl who did the casting knew him, he's Jake from State Farm. That's a connect. That's a live connect.
All right,
people got it. But some people I'm talking about no lot. Okay, go ahead.
No, I'm going to say this. Likability and people skills will get you so far. I was watching this show. Have you watched the show Blackbird?
Sure. No.
You watched Blackbird? It's based on this guy who got locked up, right? He was in a minimum security doing 10 years. So within his first few months, he doesn't run the jail, but he's the most influential dude in the jail. No one has a problem with him. All the gangbangers like him, everybody. So the FBI comes to him and says, we notice everyone likes you.
We need you to be an informant.
And they said, we want to put you in a Supermax prison and get a confession from this guy. Now, Supermax ain't nothing like minimum security. He's watching
all killers. It's all killers.
And they're just like, whatever you have in you, you'll be able to survive. And I'm just saying, it's just certain people, whether they get in movies, they get business deals, they look good, they smell good, they talk good, whatever it is. My brother was at a Mets game just chilling. And off of him just sitting at the Mets game, he already parlayed a business deal with a billionaire. Just chilling. Mm-hmm. Now, you seen he been going to all these seats. Dude was like, yo, you speak well, you look well, all of that. Some motherfuckers might go to $1 billion events and never meet the right person until they're billion in first attempt. And some, it takes 2 attempts. It's just what it is.
Listen, you gotta be smart about where you're going to.
I agree.
Right? If in those places where y'all going, it's not a lot of black people there. Niggas ain't sitting in hockey games, bottom row. They not going to the Nets games and eating at 40-40 and buying a ticket.
Yeah,
so he's putting himself in a position to swerve, right? It's like dudes, and I probably shouldn't say this, like dudes that sell cocaine, right? You can sell cocaine in Harlem, or you can go sell cocaine in Fort Lee. It's totally different.
It's levels.
The people in Fort Lee got more money, right? And they're gonna pay more for less quantity. It's all about where you go.
Yeah.
You can go sit in a bar in a white neighborhood and get your shit off.
You know what that's called, SO? Having a plan. Having a
but
direction.
I'm saying, you can put yourself in position to win. It's all about, like I say, all about people spending their money on whatever. Your brother is spending his money on sporting events. Now, if he's smart, which he is, then when you have these chances to come, people could be next to a fucking billionaire and be like,
never know.
I don't know what to even ask him. I don't know what to say. I might just ask him about the game. You don't know. You have to be ready.
You have to be ready.
And when you put yourself in these positions.
I was real young, and I wasn't doing this. I was doing some other shit, and I met Jay-Z, and I have shit to say.
Yeah.
I have nothing to say to him, nothing.
When I met Jay-Z, I just spoke to him about cocaine.
See, when I was at home, yo, son, yummy. What's up? You know what I'm saying?
My shit was,
let me get the deal.
I told the nigga, congratulations. We were just,
let me tell you
whatever.
something.
I had more conversation with Memphis Bleak than I did with
I'll give you an example. The guy, I remember when I ran into Hov in the elevator, it was me and my other camera dude, and we had just shot something for Chic Luch, whatever. So when we get to that elevator, that nigga froze. Like when I talk about he froze, we spoke about this with Bridget Kelly, and Hov is looking at him because he had that same camera that Ghost got, and that was ahead of schedule. And he's like, yo, that's a nice camera. The nigga would not talk. And it goes back to just
what
be.
do you say? Like,
sometimes you gotta like,
What's up?
What's up?
What's up, my dude?
What's up?
Yo, can I get a flick with you? Can I get some footage with you? Yo, bust this. I might not ever see you ever again. I know these niggas, and I don't see them. That's real. The only way you see Jay-Z is if you got business with him or if you're in his circle.
Or in a particular building.
You're not gonna see him.
It's
when
hard.
Puffy pulled off,
that shit was
niggas? Yo,
that was crazy.
If I didn't know Puffy, them niggas would have been like, chill.
No,
Puffy
for
had to,
real.
I stood there. He was like, yo, come on, my nigga. Nobody was coming in the building. Ghost said when they pulled up like Obama and they blocked the street off, nigga.
If I didn't have a camera in my hand, I probably wouldn't have got through that.
They blocked the street off. So when you dealing with these type of niggas,
it's different levels.
They're not in. You literally have to be in the luckiest place in your life. And if you are, you literally got to be like, I got my marketing plan right here. Who do I call?
Effective immediate. Like I remember Tony Yayo.
What are you talking about?
Tony Yayo did a DVD interview, and it's always stood the test of time. 50, Puffy, and Jay-Z, they got ninja money.
Yes.
You don't see what's going on. Like, yo, SO.
Puffy, I seen it today.
Oh, you learned.
Sure.
Shit
No,
different.
I seen shit
Yo,
like that.
shit
but
different.
But
But
outside in the
I
open
got it, yo.
was a different
What I
experience.
got to do for us is I got to lock my link back in with Puffy tight so y'all can just, not to get nothing from him, so y'all could just experience the shit.
euphoria.
But
Not the euphoria. It's like this.
you don't get it, Han. I don't think you get it.
It's not the, wait, hold on. Let me say this. Let me say that. He knows. He knows.
No, you know.
It's not the you.
Out in the open just now in
It's
Harlem, that shit
I've seen-
was
It's not the you.
Go for it,
It's,
S.
it's not the euphoria
What is
that
it?
I want y'all to experience. It's the possibility. When you on the boat, when I took my wife to St. Bart's, and we was on the boat with Puffy for New Year's, and we flicking it up with Leonardo DiCaprio, Rihanna's running around barefoot, Russell Simmons is here, Sylvia Rona's here. You know what my wife said, and I knew all these niggas, she said, we can get more money. It was inspiring for her.
Inspiration.
And she had, and you know my wife, she's a money hungry, she makes money. So to be able to say,
Europe did for me though.
so for me to be able to say, yo, I just want to lock back in, yo, Puff, I just need the invites to the events. That's it.
First step.
That's my only side. See, with me and these niggas, they know I know how to make money. You follow what I'm saying? in order for me to do something with Puffy, I have to have something. If BagFuel was at 200,000, remember when we was on Math Show? I called them.
Yeah.
I set the whole revolt shit up because I had something. I said, I'm on this show. Yo, let me get a hold of Puffy. I called Byron. I called K-Mac. They said, yo, Puffy know about this shit. Let's talk about it, and let's try to get it in there. Now, if we would have been in revolt and we would have did the deal, I would have had Puffy. I would have showed up with Puff today.
Yeah.
He know I know Groovy Lou. He know the niggas that's with him. Sharif, I know him. Sharif tapping me like, yo, what's up, nigga? Groove right there to my niggas. So if I was at that point, I would have been the nigga showing up too. But you gotta, like I said, you gotta work your way up to that shit. Just cause you know niggas don't mean niggas is gonna be like, come on. Yeah, he said, come on, get you a little TV time maybe. I'ma talk to you maybe. But when he left out, he didn't pause to come check me real quick. He kept bouncing.
Yeah, that's it.
He's working.
Yeah, we
so
understand that.
if I see him next time, you know he gonna say, nigga, you know I'm working, chill. You know what I'm saying? Because I know the ropes. Somebody else could have got offended. I know what this shit is.
Niggas, but I see niggas get off like some shit. I just be like, how do these niggas get in? The niggas that just overly like if the situation Puff was working, he did whatever SO, then he bounced. Real quick, boom.
Yeah.
He did.
He didn't stop, he didn't talk, he didn't linger around. Like them niggas ain't lingering.
Right.
So there be niggas that go and they will stop like somebody. Like, I don't know how they
What
get
you
it
mean
off.
they will what?
Not somebody like Puffy, you're not doing it.
I could've-
But like a nigga like Jim Jones or something, they will fucking stop this nigga.
They'll stop fucking
have
Puffy.
him-
They'll stop
They will
Puffy
try,
too. But listen, I
They will
could have
try,
stopped
try.
him. I could have tried to stop him. It all depends on.
But who has that to just do that sometimes?
I
They
mean,
don't have shit
to be
going on.
honest, to be honest,
It be the niggas that don't have
to be
shit going
honest,
on,
to be
It
really
doesn't
real,
matter.
to be really real, I should have stopped him.
Nah. It wasn't the time. Like,
No, it's not. It's not about stopping. It's not about stopping him to talk right now.
Yeah.
It's like it's levels.
Yeah.
You gotta stay in niggas' mind
Yeah,
and
that's it.
in niggas' forefront. So I should have said, yo, because he would have stopped. I'd be like, yo, Puff, let me get a picture real quick. He would have.
Well, he would have stopped for the picture or
He
whatever.
would have stopped, and I then could have said, I got my show too, my nigga. I could have.
Yeah.
I could have. And yo, I'ma hit Byron. I could have. You follow what I'm saying? But
the
even
timing.
in the whole midst of everything, I thought, and this is me assuming, I thought he was gonna come say what's. I thought he was gonna come say peace to me because I stepped off because they was filming.
He was with Carisha.
He was with
doing a lot of
Carisha.
shit.
So because he called me in and gave me TV time with the Carisha, said he loved me and all this
I
shit.
thought that was cool.
Yo, that- no.
I didn't expect that.
No, that's
So that alone
Yo,
is like,
and
that's
I know
love.
it's real because the bitch took my picture like, sign this.
Yeah.
And me, nigga.
Yeah.
I had to sign too. I had to sign off on the shit too.
Go sign in waivers.
Yeah, because
It's sold out.
No. Han, the bitch was so ill with the waiver though.
Yo, bro,
I was so ill.
bro,
nigga.
did she muscle me or what?
What?
Fast.
Bro, the bitch was so ill and she looked good.
Yeah.
She was
That's
so
how you
ill
do
with
it.
The waiver, like
No, just
I
sign.
was like,
I said, wait, just sign your name right here. And
Just
no,
sign a print, sign a
yo,
print.
bro, let me tell you how she snuck the picture. She's like, you take a picture. She put the paper up like, boom. I was like, oh, she got me
Fast.
and stepped off quick. They stepped off so fast. The Groove was like, you better get you some footage, nigga.
Yeah, real quick.
Real quick.
But sometimes, people see certain people and however they resonate with them. Like when I saw Clue, I'm like, Clue don't do interviews. I'm approaching this nigga. To the point that when niggas found out I did the Clue interview, I need to sit in on it. I remember when you brought Clue up the second time when he had the back and forth with Flex before they squashed it.
I brought him up to This Is 50.
Yeah, I was supposed to do the interview by myself.
And I was out outside that day. I couldn't go
Yeah.
upstairs.
Thorough comes to me and says, yo, come on, I'm a DJ. You know I gotta be this.
Niggas sleep on Clue, bro. That's the one thing
That's a legend.
That's the one thing I am gonna say. If people pay attention, Clue be doing shit first, and then other niggas come. Even drama. Everybody praising drama. Drama told me to my face after I seen Clue up here, I had to come talk my shit.
Yup.
That's straight up and down. Niggas don't understand because he's so laid
Do a
back.
Clue episode again.
Oh, we definitely. No, he ain't coming here.
He ain't coming here.
No, we do another Clue episode. We do it.
Yeah, he'll do it.
That's light. We could do it. We could go to his house and do it. Word up. Right in his basement. What time is it? Because you know nigga got to get to the Yankee
Oh, no,
game.
he texted me already. He's at 59th Street on the 4 train.
These niggas is ill. They'll get on a train still, come meet each other.
No,
with
it's
the
hard
car.
for me to get on the train, yo. It's hard. It'd be...
I don't fuck with the train. Yo, what's so
nigga,
funny
please.
is, I'm going to tell you a funny story. Before you met me, all I ever did was take the train.
bro,
my car stayed parked.
Yo, one train he wouldn't take, though, is the A train.
Yeah, I don't fuck with that.
Yo, I'd be like, yo, Esso, let's say, he'd be like, no, we're going to walk 3 blocks to the 3,
Yep.
and walk 3 blocks. I'm like, yo, my nigga.
I'm not taking no A train.
He would, yo, the radio station would be right there on the edge.
I
Like,
went to
we taking
school
the 3.
in Harlem. The A train and the D train, I'll get on the D train before I get on the
Taking
A train. I don't fuck with the A.
Yo, the first time he did it, I was confused. I thought, oh, something was wrong.
The A was right there. I was like, I don't get on the A.
Is it the new train?
I ain't been in the train station since before Corona. They did.
Okay, cool.
They are. I wish I did. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like, I like getting around on the train.
Me too.
Yo,
Trains is nice, bro.
you know who taught me?
It's more like European trains.
Really? You know who taught me to get back on the train after I made some money? You ain't never gonna believe. TaTa. Jay-Z man, TaTa. I was at Rock Nation and it was traffic and we was waiting on the car and I was like, TaTa, we ain't gonna make it. He's like, let's just go get on the train. I was like, get on the train? What the fuck is she talking about? Like,
Shit.
you Jay-Z man and I got an artist at Rock
Niggas
Nation.
don't know what he look like.
Now they do, but back then they didn't. But I knew. But listen,
even now they do.
But listen, okay, I knew who he was. That was enough for me.
Yeah.
To say you're not gonna get Hov to land a copter on 57th Street. Get Hov to land a copter out this bitch. Blade right on the motherfucking west side.
Right.
Tell Hov to shut this shit down. Land Blade on Broadway in front of Universal, so we can so we can go 30 blocks and get there on time.
The shit, they should do a documentary like we said. Just even
This on TaTa.
No, just the front of the Def
I would
Jam
love
building.
that. TaTa.
I wanna do that. TaTa, I wanna do that. Let me do
Let
your
him do the doc, TaTa, right? Because the eyes of TaTa is different because he watched everything from the
he's
best
smart.
friend.
I just want to do him.
He was the man that was just, let me say, I think so. This is what I think. I remember heard it. He was just paid and just holds man, just watch my back. That's your job. And you know how somebody has to believe in you to just say, I'm going to just watch your back. That's going to be my job.
That's what makes Pop Doc so ill, because back to documentary, so you circle back. Because they had his cousins in there.
Yeah.
Like niggas who was with
His sisters in there?
Niggas who was in the car when he got out and shot the cops. Like niggas that was in there. They had Snoop in there talking to niggas like, yo, you sure? Nah, he got me jumped, bro. Like, they was like, that's the shit that makes the doc ill.
It gives you
Yeah, like,
background into he was actually a real
and his
person.
mother, like his mother, his aunt, her sister is talking.
Yeah, she
Like,
looks just like a
you know what I'm
Feeny
saying?
too.
Yeah.
She looks just like a
It's not
Feeny.
like all industry niggas.
Yeah.
It's the family, nigga. His father spoke.
What?
Who knew Tupac's father's still alive?
Not even Tupac.
Wow.
Until he said he was in the hospital. He woke up and seen a nigga that looked like him. He thought he was dreaming. It was his pops. And then went into all that shit.
That's crazy.
That makes the doc ill.
That makes it ill. But anyway, we got to get TaTa to sit down. Maybe.
It's not sitting.
Yo, wait, what talking about? I'm not, listen. I'm not going
about?
Yo, bro, I
That's
managed.
negativity.
Yo,
That's a good shooting for the movie, though. That's
No, it's not.
bro, I managed Troy Oliver with TaTa when I was at Rock Nation.
Nobody knows what this nigga look like.
So what?
Yes, they do.
People know what TaTa look like. What are you talking about? The old time niggas know, bro. He's the big executive at Rock. Niggas know what the nigga look like.
Let me show you a question. Who do you think's face card is up more, Alchemist or TaTa?
Alchemist?
I say TaTa.
No, Alchemist.
Niggas don't know what TaTa look
Bro,
like.
Alchemist. Whoa. Let's
Call your
pause.
brother right now. You don't know what TaTa look like.
Bro,
Who?
Your brother.
Bro, TaTa or Alchemist?
Niggas know TaTa's
Come
face,
on,
bro.
man. Alchemist.
don't know what TaTa look
I'm
like,
gonna tell you. You know what? I'm gonna tell you.
The same way y'all was clowning me because I said niggas don't. What is it? What was the shit?
Hit Boy is bigger than
Hit
Metro
Boy
Boomin.
and Metro
Pause.
Boomin.
Ghost told me.
Niggas don't do TaTa,
Ghost
bro.
told me that Metro Boomin has more facial recognition than Hit Boy. I told him he's bugging. And I'm gonna tell you this. Lenny Yes got more facial recognition than TaTa.
Way more. Niggas
You're
know what Lenny
bugging.
Yes is like.
Niggas know who Lenny Santiago is. Chill. Chill. That's what I'm trying to say. And Lenny Yes will talk to us, bro.
I know that.
That's what I'm saying. TaTa
he'll talk, but I don't think he'll sit down. But,
Yes, he will.
Yo,
If we do that, that'd be
real
crazy.
Real talk.
Ghost, you
real
underestimate.
talk. See, when niggas get money and niggas put on suits and they corporate, people forget some of these niggas is cool. TaTa is cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we're not
that.
best friends. We're not best friends or anything. So I'm not trying to be like, oh, because this is his man. I'm just saying, as far as a person, as far as who I never heard him really talking about nobody.
Yeah.
You never hear him in
I'm
drama.
saying-
The only drama
I'm
you
saying
ever
you
heard was
can't
the
do
R.
it, so
Kelly.
you could go ahead.
Hold
Go
on.
do it, because I want to see this happen.
Yo, the only drama you
When we go to California,
I said this to Bav with 21 Savage.
No,
I
you
said
go
this
ahead.
to Bav with 21 Savage. I said,
All right.
go do it, because I
All
don't
right.
see it happening.
All right.
21 Savage, I said, he gonna come to the barbershop, but we gotta go to Atlanta. Go.
came to the barbershop.
And he came to the front. I was like, I had to
got
shut
it.
up.
All right,
Nigga, shut
the
me up.
only drama TaTa was ever in was the R. Kelly shit, and nobody looked at him crazy. They just said, that nigga's a real nigga.
What's wrong? I don't even remember that.
You don't, nigga, I don't even want to say it on camera.
No, I don't.
Nigga, what? You forgot? You remember the drama with him and R. Kelly, right? Yeah, nigga, you forgot?
Probably, bro. It's so much shit with R.
Yo,
Kelly.
Esso's an ill nigga, yo, but,
I really, I'm not even
Do
saying.
R. Kelly?
huh? You said I'm going to do what?
R. Kelly?
Do an interview?
I'm gonna send him a
They
fuck.
said R. Kelly doing tours in jail.
Nigga, his concerts are sold out.
What are y'all talking about?
You don't see his concerts in jail?
What the fuck are y'all talking about?
He
Nigga!
going to different jails doing shows.
Nigga, his shit is sold out.
They might as well let that nigga out of jail, bro. Yo, bro. They might as well let that nigga out of jail, bro. On some real. And I'm not saying what he did was not wrong.
No.
I don't know. I'm not judging that.
But the
But
freedom,
if they're
liberties
letting
they
him
give-
go on tour,
Son.
you might as well let him out of jail.
But to be honest, if you're in jail, right, and niggas niggas sing, niggas sing. Yo, I'll sing. And then y'all come up with some shit where everybody get money off this nigga, and y'all touring with this
Shit is awesome.
He's already singing
some ill jail
birthdays
shit.
he's already singing birthdays to
Over the
girls
phone
and
and
all
shit.
that. He did that mad time, but I'm just saying, if the correctional facilities is letting a person who they feel like is a known, a sex offender and all this
That's
stuff,
so.
and he's doing 20, 30 years and they're letting him tour, but then the jail system is saying, you know what he's doing when he's touring? He's not touring and sleeping in jail and waking up and going to do the show.
That's so.
Y'all know he's not. He's not.
That's so. We gonna.
He's in the Four Seasons.
No, that's so. Who runs the jails?
George Bush and them, the
pri- no,
commissary,
no. The prisoners.
or the prisoners run the jail.
That's it. I watched I watched an interview with this guy by the name of Andre Norman, and he was talking about it was 9 p.m. He woke up. He's like, I want a hamburger.
I saw it.
Yeah, he's like, open it.
And he told, and the nigga came in the fucking kitchen and said, what are you doing here? He said, either I could get this hamburger now or I kill you and I gotta wait 7 years to get this hamburger. But when I come back in here, I'm gonna be right in the same kitchen ordering the same hamburger.
Yes.
And you're gonna be dead. That nigga said, get that nigga 2 hamburgers.
That's it. BagFuel.
Get that
That's what we
nigga,
call business.
get
right
that
there.
nigga 2 hamburgers.
He identified.
Somebody come in your crib and ask for a hamburger. I'm making it. All right, let me go. Nigga busting my crib with a gun.
Oh, you want
Make
you
a
want
fucking hamburger. I'm making that.
You got it. You
got
want
it,
cheese?
you got it.
You want cheese on that? You want that well done? I got you, bro. You got to put the burner down. Relax. Relax, bro. This burger's free, bro.
Threat, nigga. Like, this is fucking crazy.
Yes. And he was calm when he said it. And if he said it to that nigga the same way, he's like, yo, he was like, what the fuck are you doing in my kitchen?
He's like, what?
I came to get a burger.
They don't killers don't
Killers
say
are
it
calm.
loud. They not loud.
That motherfucker told him, I'll do 7 years in a box and be back.
And get this burger.
Y'all niggas know what the box is, nigga? Nigga, 30 days in the box will drive a nigga crazy who's sane, nigga. Yeah. And a murderer saying, I'll kill you and do 7 years in the box, nigga. There's no wins. There's no wins.
You're not getting what happened. He was in his cell. It was already locked down.
Yeah.
And told him, open it.
He told the nigga, he said, I'm hungry.
Then another nigga opened another cell, opened another gate.
He said, I run a jail.
I run it. Then he told the chefs or the staff, start cooking.
Yo, if you saw the nigga, you would not think he's that nigga. That's why niggas gotta stop playing with niggas. He looks like a regular, older, calm.
You know what he looks like? He looks like a bigger version of Eric Adams.
Yes.
With a beard.
Yes, with a beard.
Yeah.
Yes. And you would think, yo, this nigga, if the nigga be like, I'll take your larynx out your throat, be like, yo, nigga, get the fuck out of here, old man. Word, larynx, done.
Done.
Yo, lock me up. I'm good in whatever jail, nigga.
Why are people mad at Eric Adams?
Because he's black. Because he's black. Who hates on black people more than black people? What are you talking about? Yo, let's keep it real.
Nobody hits black
Let's
people.
Let's keep it real. Do we need to turn the light on or we good? I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real. On our comments, right? I bet you ain't no white people.
Comments?
Bet you. I bet you
White people say positive.
This is what I'm saying. I'm talking about negative. That's what I'm talking about. If you look at the comments, there ain't gonna be white people coming out, and I'm not saying none. I'm saying a small majority. If they even got balls enough to contest the black man, which we know they not doing that one-on-one. Mm-hmm. Okay.
I know some white boys that might go crazy.
You know white boys that do what?
If somebody's hating on me and they're sometimes they're white.
Of course.
I get 80.
But
But you got white boy tendencies, so they would. So you would have them in your inbox.
Yeah.
Like
You
I
know
know
what I'm saying?
certain niggas from like the country white boys, they be getting that.
Oh, they racist. I got you. I got you. But
They're not racist though.
They're
I've
not?
talked to them on live
Really?
and all that.
Okay.
They're just haters.
They're
let
just
me tell you
haters.
something.
They're like black people. They're just haters.
Yeah, there's some parts of America, it's still there. You know, there's some parts
Like
of
they hate me, but they fuck with me. It's a weird thing.
but you
It's
gotta
a weird
understand,
thing.
there are parts of America where there's a white person that has never seen a black person.
Yeah.
Never. Yeah. Other than television.
There are people in Pittsburgh. If I take you to where my parents is at, you'll go certain places, and there's plenty of black people in Pittsburgh. They look like, oh shit. Yo, I seen a little white kid just stare at my wife like this, and she was like, "They don't see too many black people in my house." I guess not. He was just looking like this,
staring.
Yeah, mm-hmm. Yep, like, oh shit. I only thought that y'all was slaves. Y'all real people.
Yeah.
Y'all out here with diamonds and BMWs
I
and
used to
shit.
go live and this white dude used to come on. He's like, "Here's the problem, Space Ghost," because like he doesn't fuck with me, but he fucks
because
with
you have white tendencies. You got
White
that,
boy tendencies.
and he can relate. He'd be like,
His background is in the
white
Netherlands.
tendencies.
His background is in the Netherlands. Come on,
that's
Sean.
true.
White tendencies.
You gotta
Yes, you
remember,
do, bro.
you gotta remember. Yeah, you got white boy tendencies.
I'm gonna tell you why you have white boy tendencies.
Why?
We were talking about certain production work, and I say, yo, Ghost, them niggas ain't gonna figure that shit out. And he's like, yo, Hynaken, you're being real negative. They're gonna figure it out. That was about 9 months ago. Have they figured it out since?
It still sounds okay.
Yo, BagFuel, like, subscribe, super thanks. I hope you enjoyed it because these last two joints, I swear to God, has been
amazing,
authentic conversation.
And I want to end this on
I
positive.
want to talk about documentaries though. That was the whole.
No, but we did talk about it.
documentaries.
I said I feel like that they're using the documentaries
to educate
for learning now. Yes. Because when I was younger, off topic, y'all, when I was younger, documentaries was trash.
They were boring.
And I'm gonna tell you, when I started to learn about the music business and wanting to be in there, I watched a lot of docs. Right? And I watched the Death Row doc, but the most informative doc, I can't never remember the name, but it was the 4-part doc with Dr. Dre and Jimmy Iovine. If anybody wants to learn, if anybody wants to really learn about the music business and how to evolve, if you see that Jimmy Iovine was a producer and doing all these other stuff, but he understood business and transcended the business and uses his creative side to appeal to the new creatives, but understand what they need for the business. The defiant ones. To me, that's the best music business informational and inspirational doc out.
Esso, how about this? You watched the Wu-Tang series, right?
Yes.
Do you think that they really touched on business the right way for people to understand?
No.
Based on what happened with Rick.
I didn't see the last season.
It's supposed to be the best. More artsy.
They do a lot more businessy.
Do they?
Stuff
Yeah, it's not enough for
I
me.
feel like I liked what they did
I
because
like the one episode they did with what was it, Rashad? Back and forth with everybody, trying to get dirty to do
Are you talking about Jizz's episode? Because he did. They did.
episode. It was one with just him. Where he had to go to his kid's birthday.
RZA?
Divine. No, Divine.
Oh, Divine.
They did a whole episode
That
about
was a
Divine.
business.
That shit was
But
fire.
Divine is the businessman.
No.
Yeah, but that was fire.
That's the nigga we need to talk to.
Yo,
been telling
Esso.
you.
Divine.
I sent you that. I told you that.
Divine. I didn't know
You gotta
that.
watch that episode.
I know.
No, it's as a manager
I
and
don't
you
know.
having a daughter, that shit's gonna resonate with
That
you.
shit was fire.
Yo,
the way-
Divine. I don't know you, but I'm actually. I
We
hope
gonna DM him.
No, I hope this ain't crazy, but I'm gonna text Inspector Deck and see if I can get in touch with you.
I might get crazy.
That might be get crazy.
They don't get along?
because he said, yo, ever since they
exactly. It showed the reason too.
They
It was
said
crazy.
they said ever since they kicked him off, he's been on his boat and he hasn't spoken to them niggas, and that was 1997. Yes,
Yo, but the Divine episode of Wu-Tang was very
that you gonna resonate with that one as a manager,
It was his kid's birthday, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna do this couple things right
and
there."
it was on
it's
his
out.
neck.
And they were doing. That's the music industry for me, right there. That episode is the music. That's the music industry. In
He
a
had
nutshell.
mad deadlines with
He had
Elektra.
he had to go to his kid's birthday, right? But then Electra's calling. This person's calling,
And they don't
That-
give a fuck.
Tommy
All of a
Mottola's on
sudden,
him.
fucking old dirty bastard got a manager now. Now it's all type of random shit.
And
that
then
you
the
gotta
manager
deal with.
punked him.
And
He
the
was-
manager's trying to
he's
strong
charging the
arm you
cards,
at
right?
the same time for this fucking Mariah deal. And no, like it's
No,
like,
listen to how they did it. He's
Bro.
like, yo, how dare you do, I'm paraphrasing all of this shit, right? You charging cards for pizza and everything, right? And he's like, somehow he just looked and said, I got Dirty to sign the deal. He was begging Dirty. He's like, that's why I can charge what I charge.
The other manager?
that he didn't know. He just found out.
A white guy.
when he walked in the house. And Dirty's like, yeah, that's my manager now. Go talk to him.
Yeah, go talk to him. I won't do anything.
And
unless
Dirty
he
said
says-
they're playing video games.
Yeah, he didn't want to do the song with Mariah, whatever, to sign off on whatever.
I
He
know,
had
I
to
know
like
about the
doing it.
Mariah song. He didn't want. Everybody says he didn't want to do it.
Yeah, the white guy was like,
It was the
I got
biggest
him to do
record
it.
he ever had.
And the white dude got him to do it.
Yo,
BagFuel.
That's the music industry, though. For real, for real.
that's life.
Yes.
Black people will not listen to
That
other
Divine
black people.
episode is crazy.
But
though.
black people,
That's just one little part of it.
But that's business. But black people won't listen to black people, but they'll listen to white people. Understand that.
And that's how we got
That's
slavery.
BagFuel.